It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't worked for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and I am back in the booth for this big Pac-12 conference matchup between number 12 Oregon and number 14 USC. Definitely should make for a great game here, guys, and there's some crazy history between these two teams, and really just leaning towards one side than the other, because Oregon in the RFL College Series has never defeated the Trojans. And so we're going to have to see if tonight can be the night where the Mighty Ducks finally overcome the Trojans, or will the Trojans continue to dominate in this series in the Pac-12. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning in this one. And without further ado, we're getting close to getting into this game already. USC prime to kick this one off, and of course I had to be on both teams here, guys, because both teams have some customs that just weren't set. USC has went back to their base book, so because they went back to their base book, I still have to make the change to make sure they have the base book itself. So there we go, making sure that's straight. And all right, now we just got to pick the play. This always seems to be the difficult part. I just got to do the kickoff, and we should be straight. I've been nailing these kickoffs though, guys. There we go. Let's see if I do it again. Oh, your boy, nice. Here we go. Game is now officially underway as Oregon will take this from about the inch-yard line. This is not me playing, by the way, just so you know. That's AI controlled. And we will get our first look at this Oregon offense led out onto the field by Ronnie Shanahan. For anyone who's new, looking at the cursor right now on the screen, that's just going to show up during cutscenes, but during plays, that is going to go away. So we'll have a clean screen by then. But Ronnie Shanahan gracing the field, a much better week last week in a W over the Wisconsin Badgers. They were able to win pretty big, 31-10. And they're looking to try to carry on that momentum so that they can escape going 500 moving into week 5. But here we go. Shotgun. Ronnie Shanahan throws over the middle, and that's going to be Trayshawn Thomas taking A pretty big hit over the middle for a gain of 6. You saw Trayshawn Thomas get a little busy last time they played, man. He was able to catch a big-time pass over the middle of the field on a deep throw by Shanahan against the Badgers. He had some big catches, and speaking of big catches, here's the man who rushed for over 200 yards last week against that Badgers defense, Chris Clark. 10-yard reception to start the game. Let's give a shout out to the guys that are here right now. Shout out to Glenn Sharp for the $10 donation as well. Says, let's go alumni. Let's go duck hunting. And that's the former USC Trojan, of course. Throw into the flats. Catch going to be made. He'll be north of the 40-yard line to the 42. That's a 5-yard gain. Michael Blunt's in the building as usual. We got Steve in the building. Jacob Grab, the tight end for the Oregon Ducks, is here. Coach Machiavelli. Seamus is in the building. Running back for the Baylor Bears. Billy Jones, what's going on, my guy? Here's a run. And good defensive stop. They're going to stop him just a yard shy of that first down marker. Billy Jones, I have to say one thing. This guy had got himself a huge contract, and you've been earning it, my guy. I just want to give you a shout out. You're showing up to the games. I know you've been, busy for a while, but hey, that guy's not playing around for year number, what is it going to be, year number 4 for you, my guy? Former LSU Tiger there. 3rd and 1. Throw into the flats. Got the reception and a first down for the Ducks as they'll be in Trojan territory. This is a really good read by Ronnie Shanahan. Let's see if we get another instant replay of this. Here we go. Good pocket, but just quickly dumping it off into the flats. Everything else pretty much covered initially down the field. And you just need a yard on the play. When you just need a yard on the play, just dump it off. It's already there, pretty much an automatic first down. And good yards after the catch. Quick throw here. That's almost intercepted. And that's a dangerous pass by Ronnie Shanahan. And Shanahan does have a tendency sometimes to get a little risky with his pass decisions. He feels like he's got an arm to be able to sling most passes in tight windows. Tried to there, and he ended up on the fortunate end without that being picked off. And he will throw again. That's off the mark. Another dangerous throw, as that was not picked off again in the area of another defender. What's going on, Killian Bain? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. He says year 4 load, man. It's crazy how time flies, ain't it? And Shanahan's got to pick up this first down. He's getting out the pocket. Throws on the move. Got a man. First down. Christian Clark inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Ducks. 37 yards. What a play by Ronnie Shanahan. And this is what drew some eyes in his direction just a season ago. His ability to improvise and make plays like this. Look, he gets outside the pocket. You see the Trojans starting to come in, trying to respect him running, as we know he can. And Clark, man, this kid's just doing it all at the running back position. Running the rock, catching the rock. That's just a huge play for the Ducks. And they're going to spread it out 5 wide empty set. Shanahan looking to toss one in. Almost intercepted for a second time. I can say third, really, on this drive. And USC has got hands like bricks out here. And that should have been picked off going the other way. They're going to be kicking themselves in the foot. This drive ends up with a touchdown. High formation. Shanahan, he's all bottled up. Can't get the pass off. And I really don't like the decision here for Oregon to throw the ball as much as they have down here. I mean, you got a back that rushed for over 200 yards last week. He's been killing it on the ground. They should have given him opportunities. I don't think he's got a single rush in this first half. Shanahan steps up in the pocket. This sails high and in the crowd for a souvenir, as that'll bring up a 4th down. Good stop by the Trojans. And the Ducks going to have to settle for 3 points. USC finally getting that stop. They should have had an interception multiple times. But instead, they're giving up points here as a field goal. Looks good. The Ducks on the board first. Shout out to the Relocation Football League, man. We got over 40 live watching this Pac-12 conference rivalry game. If you've been here tuning into the RFL, enjoying watching the games, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, turn us up, and also make sure that if you are subscribed to Relocation Football League, some guys don't get notifications, and usually that happens due to premiere days when we have a bunch of games run at the same time as we had today and yesterday. But that's usually going to happen on the weekends. Weekdays, if you're not getting any notifications, you're probably not getting anything because you don't have that notification bell on. So make sure you turn that on. And he's going to be taken in the end zone. Offense going to get started out at the 25 as coming out onto the field. It's the guy with the last name 5, but wears the jersey number 4. Cinco Cardenas coming out here on the field. Cinco hasn't played too bad. Big victory they were able to get just a week ago over Oklahoma. 31-23 was the final. And they're looking to try to take the lead here on this drive. Here's a rush to the outside, broken tackle, big hit, forced fumble, and Oregon's defense not playing any games. As the first defensive snap of the game for the Ducks, they force the fumble here. And Travis Dye, look, didn't get to see that initial contact he broke. Did a good job there. And then you saw a big hit stick. Didn't get to see exactly who that was that caused it. But Oregon's defense making a huge play. Now let's see if Shanahan and the guys can take advantage. Yeah, that is crazy. He was a former Duck. I remember that. I formation. No, excuse me, single back formation. 1st and 10 throws. What a spin move by Sebastian Black. Put him in a washer machine for a second. And he was just left wide open on that slant route. Let's see this again. Good protection. Great catch. And here goes the blender. Woo! Left him in the dust on that one. Sebastian Black, he's got some speed on him now. Watch out for him. Shanahan to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. First touchdown of the game goes to Jacob Grab as he's able to grab one wide open in the right corner of the end zone. This must have been a nasty flag route by the tight end, able to get that separation away from the safety. He's not even near him. Saw my guy in the chat earlier today. Let's get hashtag grab in the chat. Extra point to go up by 10 is up. It's good. And the Ducks up by 2 scores as they score in 2 plays after the turnover. It's getting crazy in the RFL College Series, guys. I mean, this is just week 4. 2 more weeks, we'll be halfway through the regular season just about. It's just a lot going on. We saw Alabama drop a crazy game this week to South Carolina. Nobody expected that upset, especially by that margin. They lost 28-3 earlier today. This is crazy. You don't know what to expect in the College Series. Kick is off. And they'll take this one from the goal line. And to the 25. And with that being said, I want to know in the chat for guys who've been following the College Series, how long do you think the last undefeated team in the College Series will last? Like, what week do you think that a team, that the undefeated streak will end? So currently right now, I mean, Bama was one of those teams. They dropped the ball. One of them was going to have to drop a loss tomorrow, as it's going to be Penn State versus LSU, 2 undefeated teams. We have 5 undefeated teams going into this. So that's automatically 3 teams that's going to be that's going to have lost already. So we're only going to have 2 undefeated teams going in to week 5. Just throwing the out route. And I think that's a first down. Great job on the extension. Yeah, the only undefeated team right now that's standing is Miami, LSU, and Penn State. Nice first down. See week 6, week 8 or 9. Travis Dye having a rough night against this Oregon Ducks defense, as they'll have him in the backfield for a loss of 3. And this defense is playing lights out tonight. Let's get a look at this. Try to put a move. He was able to break the tackle, but there goes that man on this defense, Garrett Evans. He has been a force to be reckoned with on this Ducks defense. About to call them Bucks like they Tampa Bay or something, but hey, they're playing very well. Throw over the middle is wide open. Fighting his way forward. And that's another catch for Carnegie, as he'll pick up 11 yards. He's got 21 on 2 catches tonight. And we haven't seen much of USC's offense. Just one time out onto the field. The very first play, they fumbled, and the next thing you know, they're down by 10 points. So game has came to them fast. How will they react? Here's a rush. Trying to get outside, but Travis Dye is going to be caught, and that'll bring up a 4th down for the Trojans. Got to give it to Oregon's defense right now. They are playing outstanding. When you get a look at the history of these teams facing each other, they have met a grand total of 5 times. This is the 6th time, of course, that they're meeting. In College Series 1, USC won 21-18. Close game there. College Series 2, it was USC 27-17. CS3, the era of Calvin Poole, they were able to win 31-21. And then they met in the Pac-12 Conference Championship game in CS3, where USC was just able to escape them with the victory, 29-27. And then last year against Calvin Poole, in absolute domination, USC beat Oregon 45-13. But this year, this is the kind of start the Ducks have wanted to get out to. And it's all about maintaining that lead. Under center, Russian side, and that is going to be Clark's only his 2nd carry of the game. 3 yards there. And I think if the Ducks really want to open this game up, you got to run Chris Clark. Chris Clark is the guy. I know you're up by 10 points, but you got to put pressure on a team like USC. Defense is playing great, but the offense got to keep it flowing as well. Ronnie Shanahan off the mark with this throw. 3rd down. So couldn't connect there. Big down for USC. They want these guys off the field. And he's going to drop the football. Had it in his hands. It was a good throw and everything. But Sebastian Black unable to hold on, as that was some solid defense. And they will force a punt. Great play right there. Unfortunately, I don't have the roster's name. I wasn't able to make that heading into this game, guys. So, with USC not having their names on the back of the jerseys, I'm going to have some difficulty saying who the player is. But great defense. I'll field this one from the 44. Nice little juke move. And USC is going to start at about midfield here with this possession. This Oregon defense has absolutely plugged these guys, and they've got to be able to break through and take advantage of winning the field position for once to start things out. Five minutes to the T. Left to go in the first quarter. Still 3 more quarters to go here in this one. Throw into the flats and quick read and tackle. Defense only going to give up a yard there. Carnegie calling in his 3rd reception. Stevens the 4th on the tackle. Might want to get a little aggressive, look for some shots to intermediate to deep level of the field here. And he's not even going to be able to get that pass off as he's sacked by Henderson. Oregon not playing around here. Look at this. Just about to let it go, but Henderson beating his man and getting in there just in time. Four-man rush underneath. Travis Dye can't shake the tacklers, and this defense is just out here playing outstanding. There's just nothing the Trojans can do offensively to prolong a sustainable drive for points. They're not even in field goal range here, and they started at midfield. I mean, that's the best read he could have made there. Nothing else was open. Travis Dye has been his go-to guy. That is not going to work out. May have to punt it yet again as this one angles its way out of bounds towards the sidelines. We'll have to see where they spot that. And Oregon with another opportunity to expand on this lead and make it a 3-score game if they can put together a touchdown. Shout out to the Relocation Football League, man. Over 50 live viewers here watching this main event on Super Sunday. I guess we can call it now. We got Super Saturday and Sunday. They're part of the college series. If you want to learn more about the league, visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. I know a lot of people have been asking to join since the college series has started up. Unfortunately, the college series application for this year is closed. Here's a throw. What a pass and a first down for the Ducks. Beautiful throw. Ronnie Shanahan able to hook up with Jacob Crabb for the 2nd time tonight. First catch was a touchdown. Second, a first down. Look where he places this football, too. Boom, right over the head. Linebacker, no bunny, so he couldn't get up there. And had to chase him. And grab with another grab. Christian Clark finally getting himself another run. And he just gets 3 yards. So USC doing a pretty good job on him running the football yet. Hasn't been able to burst out any big runs there. Did have a couple of big catches, though, for the Ducks to start out this game. And they're going to spread him out wide in an empty set. Top of the screen. Underneath, he's got Jacob Crabb. Crabb's going to break a tackle and still fight his way forward to the 40. First down, Ducks. They're making it look easy right now. USC dropped a tough game. Their first and only loss so far at the start of this season to Stanford. And so that's already a Pac-12 loss. Conference games very important in the college series. You lose a few of those, could be out of the playoff conversations. This is a great play over the middle as Shanahan connects with Black for another first down. Out here getting it done. Hand off, big hit stick. He is going to be met there by Manny Rojas, a submitted defensive end. This defense, they got to step up, keep the Ducks out of the end zone, already in field goal range here. Can't afford to give up a touchdown. The Russian side, big hit stick. And they're putting it on them out here. A lot of big hits already. Chris Clark getting blasted there. 3rd and 3. This first quarter isn't even over yet. Shanahan hits the slant, and that is a 1st and goal for the Ducks. Sebastian Black, reception number 3. Clock is going to start, and that should still be the final play of the first quarter. He's been getting open on those slants, and Shanahan not hesitating to throw it out there. I say he's got some speed. He's really separating from the corners. And they are going to look to pass one more play. And good defense. Broken up and complete. 2nd and goal, and that is it for the first quarter. Let's get those twos in the chat, guys. Oregon leads it 10-0. In search of their first victory in college series franchise history over their conference rivals in the USC Trojans. And things are looking good for the Ducks. Let's see if they run it. I think they should here. They're still going to look to pass. Hit as he throws. 3rd down, and this is where Oregon has been running into issues down here. They're passing the ball way too much when they're inside the 10. This is where you need to give the football to your best guy in that backfield, and Chris Clark. This is where it's his time to shine. Only 3 carries up to this point for the guy. That's just not enough. Shanahan will look to throw in the end zone. Good defense. As that is broken up, incomplete. 4th down. They had no choice but to pass there at that point. Passed on the first 2 plays. Still a distance away from the end zone. And you just can't take a risk of running it. So he passed every single down. And now they're settling for 3. And it's still going to be a 2-score game for USC. 13-0. As Pemberton knocks it through. USC's getting a lot of opportunities here. I mean, hats off to Oregon's defense, though, right? These guys are playing lights out football. Trojans with a donut on the board. It's not like they haven't struggled on offense before, though. We've seen this. In that Stanford game, these guys couldn't even score a single touchdown. Those were all field goals. Ended up losing that game to the Cardinal, 13-12. They can't afford to come out that lackluster against this team tonight. Solid return here, though. They'll get to the 31. I think this is definitely a much better defense than what Stanford possesses, in my opinion. I think most would agree with that, but no shot at Stanford, of course. But with that being said, this is going to make things a lot more tougher for USC and showcase what these guys are able to do offensively against a solid defense in this series. I want to get back to the playoffs for the 3rd consecutive year. These are the games you've got to win and be able to score points on. And they'll run the football here with Dye. He's not going anywhere. 2nd and 10. What's going on, Joseph Guy Clausen? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Got Rashad Mitchell in the building. There's a throw, almost intercepted. And I think that they're just getting way too conservative here. But everything at the same time is getting covered deep. So no risk or shots being taken by Cardenas. I think it's starting to get to a point where you're going to need to take a few and put some trust in your bigger playmakers to catch the football. But he's not going to even be able to throw the football up as he is sacked for the second time tonight by Henderson. How about this Oregon defense, guys? They are going absolutely crazy on the Trojans, man. Beat them clean off the line. And Tremaine Henderson slaying them to the ground like a rag doll. Another punt for USC. Taking this one from the 29 and down at about the 36-yard line. Ronnie Shanahan, it's been a rough day for him in terms of accuracy here, though. 11 to 21. But I also feel like, you know, we've seen this kid struggle throwing the football a lot, and they're just continuing to put a lot of pressure on him. Despite being up 13 points, he's throwing the ball too much. Take some of that pressure off, run Christian Clark, balance out this offense. They'll come out here in a gun bunch, though. First play looking to pass. All kinds of time in the pocket, and that is incomplete. As that incompletion will now have Ronnie Shanahan at 50% throwing the football tonight. So that'll bring up that 2nd and 10. If USC's defense gets a stop, man, they're going to need some help from their offense. Quick throw inside. Trayshawn Thomas caught just a yard shy of the first down marker. And they will run it in a short yardage situation. He'll deliver. And that is a first down. Like I say, hasn't had the most explosive day on the ground with the carries he's been given. But again, it's not enough for the top offensive player that you have on your team right now. At least he has established himself to be within the first 3 weeks of the season. And to have 6 carries at this point, like I said, that's not feeding your guy. Getting them the football in other ways, catching out the backfield. I said had a few big catches on the first drive of the game, but got to be able to establish that run game with him as well. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, but again looking to pass. Big completion over the middle, but he is blasted. 5-yard pickup. As Faulkner will have the catch. Throwing over the middle. Jacob Crab's got the catch. He's going to be 2 yards shy. Still throwing the ball. Here's an opportunity to run Christian Clark, and hopefully they can block well enough to open up a huge lane for him. But they're here in the gun. With the trips to the field side, they're going to look to pass for it. And it's incomplete. 4th down. Yeah, they're just being way too aggressive, looking for big yards through the air. You saw them be able to convert on a 3rd and short situation, and another 3rd and short situation presents itself in a 3rd and 2. And they go for the pass, and honestly, the pass was there. Not sure why he went with the outside guy to throw to. The innermost guy, which was Trayshawn Thomas, was wide open on that slant. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, and 4th and 2. Going for it, and they're still going to look to pass, and this is going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. 4 opportunities to run the football, and Oregon says, no, we're going to pass it. And now USC coming out onto the field. Now, if USC doesn't take advantage of this opportunity right now, I don't know what kind of game we can expect out of these guys tonight. But this offense has got to wake up. They've been bailed out a lot. The score hasn't gotten out of hand just yet, but if it keeps up at this pace, it will. There's a pitch out to the right side. Travis Dye with a mean stiff arm. And all he can get is a yard. It's almost like polar opposites to an extent. You're seeing Oregon throw the ball a lot and USC run the ball a lot. And it's like one of these guys offensively has got to find a balance. There's a throw into the flats. And that's a solid game. 1 yard shy of the first down. Third and 1. They're going to look to pass. And it's incomplete. Good defense. And yet both teams still on these third and short situations, just opting to throw the ball. Gotta run it. And that's also a ball that should have been caught. Not gonna lie about that. That was a good ball. It was in his hands. Kendrick's doing a good job knocking it loose. They're going to fake it, and they're going to convert on it. Still going, puts on a juke move. Big guy still rolling inside the 30-yard line. First down, Trojans. That is the first successful fake punt that we have seen this season, and boy, did it work out for a big gain. Look at this. My guy got juke moves. This is a guy who's been waiting for this play to get called. Finally gets called, and he does not disappoint. Here's the draw play. Exploding on the carry. Travis Dye. 7-yard gain. He'll get to about the 20-yard line. With all these passes that have taken place in this game, you can expect this to be a pretty lengthy game as the clock's not going to move too much off of incompletions. They're at least in scoring position. Cardenas got a wide open man. Carnegie to the 11. Not a first and goal, but they'll have a 1st and 10. Cardenas squeezes it in. And that's a big time catch, able to get 5 yards. That's Rice, his first catch of the game. Little by little, USC's offense looking good. We've seen this a lot this season, but they stall out in this position more than not. And he had the touchdown to Ajon Grant right there, but misses the pass. Cannot miss those opportunities. It was right there, and he just couldn't deliver. 3rd and 5. Pressure's coming, and he is going to be sacked. And that's exactly what I talked about right there. There's 3 sacks for Henderson, which is all the sacks tonight that Oregon has been able to get. And Cardenas has got to be kicking himself, and he's going to be angry at himself when he looks at film back at that missed pass he had the previous play. Right now, these offenses just seem to be out of sync. USC able to get some points on the board as the kick is good. 10-point ball game again. 13-3. 47 live RFL viewers. Turn us up tonight. Hit that like button. Oregon, USC doing battle. This first half, it's been a defensive one, but at the same time, these teams just don't seem to have it together on that offensive side of the ball. A lot of missed passes and opportunities. And maybe the second half will be cleaner. Kick is off. And Oregon going to take this about a yard deep from the end zone to the 24. That's McGee on the return. We still got 4 minutes left in this first half, guys. I mean, this first half has been pretty lengthy due to the fact of all the pass attempts, man. And we know that it's very pass heavy in the college series. I'm telling you guys, I cannot wait for the next gen college series mod to drop, man, because like I said, we've been on this so long with the current gen gameplay. When that next gen drops, we're getting on there immediately as soon as that college series game drops. Here goes Christian Clark, finally giving him a carry, and this is what this kid can do. First down, Ducks. Clark whipping it past the midfield mark, and he is over 50 yards rushing, or close to 50 yards rushing here tonight. That's all you need. Give this guy an opportunity. Look, he just breaks the tackle. That's about 15 extra yards after contact. This is what this kid does. He's on pace to try to be one of the nation's top running backs this year. And this is freshman year with the Ducks, as he'll get to the 45. Oregon for the last couple of years has had some solid running backs, but unfortunately undraftable. This kid is. Handoff, and look at him just power his way forward to the 35. First down, Ducks. He doesn't even have 10 carries yet, and he is just absolutely killing it on the ground. I know the first couple of carries is tough, but when you got a back like this who's capable of running this good week in and week out, look at the contact. He gave a linebacker the shoulder. This guy bounced off of him like it wasn't nothing. Gotta keep giving him the rock. Here's a throw over the middle of the field. What a pass and what a catch in traffic. Faulkner is going to move the chains, and this Oregon offense is on fire now. It's a really good ball. It's a deep dig route on that left side. Oregon smelling 7. Can they get lucky and get it? Shanahan's got the completion of Faulkner again. First and goal, Ducks. Inside the 10-yard line at the 8. Trying to finish this out. This is where they haven't ran the ball much. We're going to look to pass, slant concepts. Throws wide open. Touchdown, Oregon. Trayshawn Thomas in for 6 to match the jersey. And that was wide open all day. He just ends up on the other side of the field, running from left to right. And usually when you have those slant concepts going on, a lot of defenders tend to run into each other. And you saw that kind of happening over the middle of the field. That just leaves him wide open. He's got some serious speed as well. And right now, USC looks like that 5-0 streak against the Ducks may come to an end tonight, as the extra point puts them up by 17. This is a 3-score lead by Oregon. And this lackluster offense this year has got to step up now. I'd say they need to score before the end of this half. They have the timeouts and the time, just under 2 minutes to get it done. Pat saying only murders in week 4. Yeah, this has been, we've had some crazy weeks, good competition, but this week, week 4, it's just been the SmackDown week. And I ain't talking about WWE. And take this one from the goal line. Straight down to the 24, just shy of the 25. And here goes the offense. As we have seen it struggle. Multiple sacks, 3, all of them, by Henderson. And Cardenas, he's got to try to make some plays. Opportunities to make some plays. Missed the touchdown he could have had on the board. Think about what that could have done to the momentum up to this point. He's got to lock in. It's been a tough Oregon defense from the start of this game, but they've got to make some plays like they did a week ago. As they set up the screen here, and look at this defense just continue to dominate. Got him in the backfield for a loss of 2. I mean, Stevens has just been everywhere. It's 3 tackles, solo tackles for him. And this is on the lineman. You're a big lineman. You should have put him down on that. But unable to drop him. Stayed on his feet, made the play. Underneath. And that's not getting him anything. There's just too much little dink and dunk passes going on here. They got to take shots. That's what had him win last week. There was a slant. Ajon Grant finally going to get a first down and a play on his way as he'll get to the 40. He's had some attempts. He did drop a few passes. That's a nice first grab of the night. Yeah, just too many short concepts getting called here. Got a minute and 14 seconds. They got to get this 2-minute offense in gear. Attack the sidelines. Attack the first down markers. And there he is checking it down. More time's going to get 8 up here. Under a minute left to go. First half is almost in the books. Cardenas going to be sacked for a 4th time by Henderson. He's killing the tackle out there. And again, trying to set up that screen. It's going to be intercepted. Jumps over the body. Just pure disrespect added on top. And it's a pick 6 for Flo as he flows his way in the end zone on a 25-yard interception. Wow. That was a huge play. He didn't even have to jump over him on the ground. Look at this. Gets hit. Gets the pick, says, you know what? That's the only guy on the floor. Let me hop over him. Add some extra spice. He didn't have to do that. And that's mad disrespectful right there. Wow. Extra point to go up by 24 points. USC getting absolutely dominated. 27-3. And this is the first half. It's just not a good sign for USC right now for the future. Kind of thought about that. You know, we saw how dominant this team was Back with, Calvin Poole. Yeah, Chris, yeah, not Chris Dixon. Levi Dixon back there running the ball. So many weapons, of course. I mean, it's just tough that all those guys got drafted in the RFL. New set of guys coming in and just haven't been able to get it to click on a consistent basis on offense. We saw some flashes, but for the most part, this offense has been extremely stagnant this year. You take this one from the 3. That's a pretty good return. He looked like he was angry on that one. Cardenas just coming off a pick six thrown, trying to set up a screen. And USC's just got to throw the ball down the field. Got to throw the ball down the field. You've seen your wide receivers make those plays one-on-one, and Cardenas not taking that chance every time. Another screen, and he's going to be sacked. Play calling has been horrible for the Trojans. They'll throw this up, and is it intercepted? This is going to be intercepted by Oregon. 2 back-to-back picks, and Mr. Pete Carroll's losing. This is getting out of hand. This is getting really out of hand here, guys. Look at this. Wow, that's a great play. All you need is 1 foot down in college. Let's see it. Yep. That right foot was down. That's an interception. Ducks defense going crazy. They got 2 timeouts, so they could get some more points before the end of this. They could potentially put up a 30 ball on the Trojans in the first half. And he's off the mark on the throw there. Despite the success, I would like to see more completions out of Shanahan here. Like I said, he is a smaller quarterback, standing at 5'9". It's tough to see over the line at times. It's going to be a long field goal kick, 57-yarder. Does he have the leg for it? Looked like he did, but he didn't have the accuracy. That was way to the left. So no points for Oregon. Actually kind of shocked that they didn't call another play and then burn one of their 2 timeouts they had. Would have put them in closer range had they been able to get some yards. And now USC gets an opportunity to try to chuck up a prayer and hope that a Hail Mary works. This is probably the first time they've actually taken a shot down the field. Hopefully this will get them going and thinking, going into the locker room. He can't even get it off. Sacked and fumbles. Ducks are going in. First half in the books. Oregon with a 24-point lead over the Trojans. My goodness. Well, this has been the RFL College Series Season 5. And in this Pac-12 matchup, USC is getting smacked around. And Oregon looking to get their first win in history in the RFL College Series after that disrespectful pick six there by Justin Flo over the USC Trojans. And I mean, the Trojans, they have to come out here with a much better game plan than what we saw in that first half offensively. Still got to give hats off to the defense. I really feel like even though there's 27 points on the board, that is not due to the defense not playing their game. I just feel like the offense has just been so stagnant and making so many mistakes. And Cardenas has been one of those factors. He's got to turn down those interceptions. He's got to be more aggressive down the field to get the football to start the second half. And they just can't not have a repeat of what we saw in that first half if they want to try to come back and win this game. It's been pretty ugly, but I guess I can ask the chat right now. Who do you guys think is going to win this? Of course, Oregon the favorite. So I guess I can rephrase the question and ask, do you think USC can come back? This return will get them out to the 30. And the Trojans are out onto the field. Here's a look at how the first half went. Oh boy, Cardenas. They just beat him up back there. Taking way too many sacks. Picked off twice. Henderson's got 4 of the 6 sacks that they were able to get in that first half. 6 sacks in the first half, guys. Henderson's been dogging USC's right tackle. And they're going to need some double team help or something. Running back chip, something. To slow Henderson down off that side. Got a wide open tight end in Carnegie. I guess this is another bright spot. Well, the only bright spot we've seen on the offense side of the ball. Solving quite a bit of catches. He's going to move the chains there. They say it's a first down. 5 receptions, 42 yards for Carnegie. Oh, he is just off the mark. It's wide open. You can't miss those. And this is a bit of what the knock was. Well, really, it is what the knock was during his time at Clemson. I mean, 2 years at Clemson, and with the talented roster they had, just couldn't click there. Here he is transferring to USC, and it still is following the kid. He's got to make some plays. That's a nice completion, though, for a first down. Good read. It's going to move the chains. Game ain't over yet. He can lock in. Down 4 scores, though. And Travis Dye tried to squeeze through the blocking, and had he been able to, that could have been a huge run. But Oregon's defense, they've done just such a great job closing the run lanes, coverage, everything. I mean, these guys just played so great on that defensive side of the ball. Pressure's closing in, and he is going to take another sack. This is getting out of hand. 7 sacks for the Ducks. And look at the guard. He just got absolutely blown back, but it's the tackle ultimately who gives up the sack here. Guy's just getting muscled. Look, he fell down with the quarterback. Wow. I think Kayvon Thibodeau is back on this defense. Good clean pocket this time. He's got to throw it. It's broken up, incomplete. Good defense, Oregon. 4th down, and again, offense going nowhere. Good, Sherrod Foster. Former Michigan Wolverine right there. Alumni is popping in. Muffling the snap a little bit, but he does bomb this one off. And this punt will make its way down at the 7. If anything's going to help USC out a little bit, it's going to be that punt. Because if Oregon wants to score a touchdown, they're going to have to go 93 yards. Here's a look at Chris Clark, guy who's underfed here in this game. 9 carries, and the guy still has 61 yards with a 6.7 yard per carry average. Just goes to show you his talent. And I think they're kind of setting up for the second half to be a wear-down situation where I think we're going to see a lot of Christian Clark moving forward. You're not going to see him here on first down, though. Nice completion and first down to Faulkner. Shanahan now north of 200 yards passing. And week 4 has been massacre week, for sure. There goes Christian Clark getting a handoff. Juke move. First down Ducks. 75 yards on 10 carries. Keep running this guy. I think he's going to have 20-plus carries, though, by the end of this half. I mean, by the end of this game, the half's already over. A bit winded in the backfield. Shanahan, completion out to Faulkner, another first down. There's a nice in route. High formation, they'll stretch it out to the left side, and this USC defense going to corral him in the backfield there. Loss of a yard. That was a good job. Good defensive pursuit. Great showing by the Ducks tonight, man. There's a handoff. Playing back inside. He's fitted up nicely at the 45. It's 3 yards. They're going to need 7. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Zeno. It's been a wild college series. This is 4 weeks in. Shanahan steps up, throws. Oh, what a play! High points it, first down, Oregon. Sebastian Black with his 4th reception of the game, 62 total yards tonight. And I don't know what it is, but when Ronnie Shanahan does that, steps up in the pocket and quickly throws, he's throwing dots out there. That is a well-placed football in between 3 USC Trojan defenders. Hasn't been the most accurate tonight, but on the move, he can throw some really good passes. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are mobile that are like that this season. Shanahan definitely one of them. He's got to do it too because of his size to get better angles. And that's a really good throw in the out route to his tight end, Jacob Crabbe. And you can just hear the emotion in the crowd right now. USC's not digging it. I cannot believe their Trojans getting dominated in a conference like this. Handoff, and Clark is met in the backfield. Actually, they say he got a yard. Taylor mentioned asking anybody on USC guaranteed anything. No, they didn't, but it's looking pretty bad. Check a grab on a spot route, another grab. 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Shanahan hitting him a little reverse. He's all over the place. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh man, he tried to get busy in the pocket, didn't he? Had to throw that away. Trying to show off some moves. Well, that's just going to turn into a field goal. Oh, they're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Shanahan said, let me get another chance at it. He's got the first down and the touchdown. Oregon able to cross the line, and guess who it is? It's Christian Clark. And that should more than likely be the dagger. So it looked like Ronnie Shanahan wanted to show us how he can move around in the pocket and hit him with the psych. Nah, let's go ahead and throw the ball. Dumped it off to Clark. And Clark with the great effort to get in for 6. Wow. Yeah, blowout week for sure. Oregon getting to it. Extra points good. 31-point lead. Wow. And I am tired of that dab. I said dab. Tired of that dab. But you know who brought it out this week? I saw Pat Fryermuth in the Steelers preseason game really pull out a dab in 2023, guys. So I guess technically dudes are still doing that. I have no idea why, but yeah, that still happens. USC going to take this one from the 2. He's been having some really good returns. He'll get this one out to the 30. There's still over 5 minutes left to go in the third. And the Trojans getting did like this, man. And their defense has not been helped out whatsoever by the USC offense. Empty set, pump fake. Feels a little pressure, throws over the middle. He's got a nice completion and a first down. Still haven't changed this guy's number. That's Rice. He's also wearing number 2 like Ajon Grant. I guess just to go ahead and give some positive news, even still regarding the mod moving to next gen. Mod team was able to get the franchise mod working, so hopefully, oh, look at this. That's a big grab there for Rice. And Rice will get to the 25-yard line. This is exactly why they should have been calling these plays earlier. Take some shots down the field. Where has this been all game? And shout out to the Oregon guys, not hitting that dab again. That was open all day. Towards the sidelines. Catch going to be made by Ajon Grant. We'll pick up 4. Nice completion. First down, Trojans. And, USC, once again, I spoke on this, can't get too excited until these guys actually score. Because they can put together drives like this, but can they score? There's a slant. Ajon Grant in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Final. Make the score look a little bit more presentable, but these guys are still down by a grand total of 24 points. Good effort there by Grant. Doesn't look like we're going to have any good photos for you on that picture due to the fact that they had that instant replay that short. And the extra point is up. It's good. 34-10. Ducks. So the kick is off. And out of the end zone. They'll go to the 24-yard line. Man, if USC can somehow find a way to pull back 24 points, that would be crazy. Definitely looks like that undefeated streak against the Ducks is over. Trayshawn Thomas on the end-around play, and the speedster is stood up. And brought down at about the 27-yard line. It's a 3-yard rush. Shanahan off the mark. He has not been able to deliver those good passes while standing still in the pocket. Pressure. Gets outside. Here goes Shanahan. Throws. Oh, he's got him. Trayshawn Thomas inside the 40. First down as Shanahan will clips over 300 yards passing. It's been ugly for him in terms of accuracy, but he's made some pretty incredible throws. That's another one of them. All the way across his body. On the left side of the field. On the other side of the hashes. Here goes Christian Clark to add insult to injury as he picks up 8 yards. He was 14 yards away from a 100-yard night. And this is his time to shine. And he's got it. First down, Ducks. 90 yards after a 4-yard rush. Closing in on a minute left before we get into the fourth. Christian Clark. 5-yard rush inside, 5 yards away from 100 on the ground. Passing out of the I formation, throws an interception off the mark. And what an acrobatic play here by Richards. And that ball just sails high. It's out of nowhere. Incomplete. It should be intercepted. And USC looking for a quick score. That's a big time catch. I definitely agree with you there. Fantastic athletic interception there. Cardenas off the play action. He's going for the gusto. And it's incomplete. Try to go to his guy from last week, man. Kyrie Crosby, excuse me, was out there bagging him. Couldn't come down with the catch there. Like the play call, though. Like the shot. That's what you got to do right now. Hits the slant. Ajon Grant. Good move. First down, Trojans. 53 yards for the kid. You get this kid the football in open space, he can get busy. Coach Carroll on the bench talking with his defense. Always excited they've been able to get a stop. USC needing some points. He was wide open on that slant. Juke move. Nice. Pressed up in the faces of these wide receivers, and that's going to be it for the third quarter, guys. Put your fours in the chat. It's been Oregon all the way. USC just now starting to get some momentum. Can they pull off some kind of miracle in this second half, down 24 points, and get back into this game? Can they at least make this score look presentable? That's the biggest thing. Oregon on the verge, just 12 minutes away from their first ever victory in the RFL College Series over the USC Trojans. And that's just a bad pass. Almost intercepted there. Garrett Evans, he just swatted it down. Making a pass, Cardenas. Oh, it's intercepted! Justin Flo with his second pick of the game. This guy has had some cat-like reflexes tonight. And Oregon in scoring position again. Wow. Look at this. Jumps right in front of him. Third interception by Cardenas tonight. Oregon just balling on all cylinders. Under center, Trayshawn Thomas gets that in around play. Look at him, he's still fighting. Keeping the little legs going. Picks up 4. He's had a positive gain on the 2 times they called that for him. Actually was better than the last time they ran him. Empty set. Shannon throwing this away. Third and 6. Shanahan on a move, gets it out to Christian Clark, running through 2 guys. First and goal, Oregon. Man, he's got 73 yards receiving as well. So I think he's literally 2 yards shy of 200 all-purpose yards tonight. Actually, I'm wrong on it. 22 yards of 200 all-purpose yards. And Shanahan's got the completion, and it's Christian Clark for his second receiving touchdown of the game. Oregon hangs 40. And USC's losing it now. And he snatched that from Trayshawn Thomas. Said, "Nah, I'm going to take this. It's my game. It's my game, guy." So they cash out off the interception. And Oregon with the ultimate revenge from last year's loss to USC. As I mentioned, they lost that game 45-13. And they're winning right now 41-10. We still got over 10.5 minutes left to go. We'll take this one from the goal line. 28-yard line, the offense will begin their drive. It has been a night to forget for Cinco Cardenas. He's thrown 3 interceptions in this game, and his team here in front of their home crowd, trailing to a team they've never lost to in their conference in the college series, by 31 points with 10 minutes and 39 seconds still left. And able to squeeze that one in. Could have been intercepted even there. 4-yard rush. Excuse me, 4-yard gain. So definitely don't see USC coming back within this one. You never know until it's over, but I mean, if there's even a percentage, I would have to say that percent is smaller than 1%. Extremely smaller than 1%, and that's a good tackle. Good tackle there. 3rd and 2. Quick throw on the slant. That's a big catch. Kyrie Crosby. What's that in, man? And shout out to the guy. I mean, we still got 40 guys here live, man. Hey, if you haven't already, man, hit that like button if you are still here watching this one. I mean, this has been Oregon all day. Yeah, just blowout week. Completion to Carnegie for 49. Week 4 comes to an end tomorrow. All but one premier game, or primetime game, has been competitive. So throwing to the flats. And that's a first down to the 45. First and 10 underneath. He's got the completion. And they're on him. A lot of screen passes called here, and that's set up perfectly, and just couldn't get the ball there to him. Threw it right at his lineman's head. They're down. It's the slant. Hey, John Grant. I've been saying that a lot. He's been eating off those slant plays. First down. 64 yards. And that's one route that they've been able to connect on pretty well. Oh my goodness. Intercepted and going to the house for a touchdown. Oregon going to put up 47 points on USC. 4 interceptions for Cinco Cardenas. Yeah, that's tough. This kid has had one of his roughest nights in his collegiate career. Here in his junior year, and this has just been another tough one. Oregon for 48 is good. 48-10. 38-point deficit. Would have never expected to see this. It's still 6 minutes and 54 seconds left. Out of the end zone into the 23. Here's a look at Senko Cardenas' performance tonight, and man, it has been a rough one. Didn't show the interceptions. He at least tossed in one touchdown pass, but 4 interceptions. 2 of those going back to the house for a touchdown. Cardenas, no choice but to keep passing. Throws this one high and out of bounds. There's a throw over the middle, trying to get the first down. He just shy. Yeah, man, it's going to be a lot for Season 9 of the RFL changing. Got new relocation teams, apparently, that we don't have any choice really to choose from, because now we can, one thing we're excited about is that we can now get all 32 teams in one file. And so that's great. There goes a slant. Rice to Crosby for a first down. Yeah, it's a lot to look forward for Season 9, guys. Like, I'm telling you, Season 9 is going to be amazing. You know, next-gen gameplay that we've seen from Madden 24, in my opinion, looking at the CPU versus CPU gameplay, has been next level. It's fire. Best gameplay, if it stays this way, that the RFL has ever been on, that's for sure. You know, they took away some real old teams, but 22 out of the 32 that we had are going to be there. Here goes a screen. And Travis Dye in some yards there, but 22 of the 32 teams that we have are still going to be in for the series right now. And then I got some news, man, for guys who aren't a part of the Discord. There's a possibility that we might have all of our teams back and actually have full customization with now Madden 24 being next gen and on PC, guys. So I'm talking about full out RFL design, everything on the field, our own logos actually in game, everything, man. Nice completion here, and there goes Crosby for a touchdown. The beast from last week, 48 yards. Yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming, guys. If it doesn't come by Season 9, definitely Season 10. But I'll tell you what, got a guy working on that with me, man. And hey, he looks like he's pretty energetic on it. And we're just waiting for the mod tools to come out, and we're even going to try to put together an RFL game, so to speak. So it's pretty much going to be Madden, but all RFL themed. We're going to change the menus, all of that. It's going to be pretty much as if you got an RFL game with the rosters, uniform, all that in there. It's going to be fire, man. Season 9 is I think, it's going to be the marquee year for the RFL. Extra point is up. It's good. 48-16. I mean, we could do that. We could definitely make our own scoreboards. Anything is possible, man. I'm talking about tattoos. I'm talking about custom gear, all kinds of things. And still all be in one file. Coaches being able to actually craft their own playbooks, hiring more staff, offensive and defensive coordinators. I might even start having guys put in for franchises. For example, like if guys don't have the money to coach in the RFL, but they want, to team up with other guys, try to put forth the money of what it costs to run a team. Guys can run a team together and, be an offensive and defensive coordinator, and that just is going to expand opportunities within the league. And it's also going to show who really knows about football, because, you come out here to custom playbook that ain't looking good, and, guy does know his stuff. It's definitely going to show on the field. We've seen that in RFL before when we've used custom playbooks. And so it's going to get real serious in the RFL. And shout out to the guys who's part of RFL College Series 5. Because you guys, man, what a great year to come in as pros. I mean, you guys get to experience the college series. And then, you guys hop right into that. There's a rushing side of Christian Clark. And that is going to put him north of 100 yards rushing again this week. Great thing about that as well, too, guys, is like we're going to have a preseason once again either way, so you guys will be able to at least see you guys on the field playing for the first 3 weeks. So it's I can't even explain my excitement. First down run. Yeah, man, I think it's a great idea, because like I could probably actually put set prices on franchise and just have guys run them that way. I know like in the past, solid run again inside. In the past, well, how it's been up to this point, guys, pretty much you can do everything on your own because you don't get to actually customize anything. So you can be a coach and just choose a NFL playbook and pretty much you're straight. You do have to do a lot of managing and stuff, GM work, and putting together your team and stuff like that, but pretty much a one-man band. Oh man, Christian Clark is going crazy right now. I knew he was going to tear it up late in this game. But yeah, with the way this game's going, I guess it's definitely a great opportunity to talk about all this stuff. Of course, I'll be talking about this stuff in the podcast too, since a lot of this came after the podcast last week. So if you guys want to make sure you don't miss any podcast episodes, man, tune in every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's usually going to be me and Pecan in college level. Things might change also for the pros. I don't know if we'll have an extra guy on there or whatever, but hey, man, it's just the golden years are coming for the RFL. Shout out to the guys who are here and a part of it. Hey, man, appreciate that, Caitlin. Yeah, we're going to keep pushing, man. We're going to keep pushing. Jumbo set. And Christian Clark is going to have a first down. 138 yards rushing. Yeah, we got that LSU Penn State game tomorrow. It's the main event, game of the week. Don't want to miss that, 8 p.m. Eastern. One undefeated team will fall. Second and 7. Rush inside and get to the 21-yard line, 3rd and 3. Yeah, I was just mentioning that, Pecan. Only 2 undefeated teams going to walk out of week 4. rush inside by Christian Clark to eclipse over 150 rushing yards. This is such a great performance by Oregon. I talked about, a bit of how disappointing it was. These guys started out the season with sloppy play, and expected them to have a much better year this season. I mean, still not bad. Only one loss on the season, and that loss came from Georgia in a big way. But Georgia is a great team. They were once the #1 team. Got knocked off pretty bad against LSU. We'll see if they bounce back next week. But hey, they were a great team. I think these guys can shake up some things this year, but that is going to be it for this 48-17 Oregon getting their first win in college series history over their rivaled USC Trojans. They'll improve to 3-1 on the season, and as for USC, taking their second loss of the year as they fall to 2-2. They lose another game, then you could pretty much say that postseason streak is over. But shout out to the RFL community, man. We were strong and deep here tonight. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Relocation Football League, and become part of the RFL family if you aren't. Turn on that notification bell to be notified every time we go live for games such as this or a podcast or even some videos. As I'll be looking to even drop a video on Madden 24's relocation soon. Relocation process soon. Not sure when I'm going to have that out for you guys. Planning for Monday or Tuesday. But, yeah, it's still a lot of recording I have to do on the end because I want to show you guys the uniforms in-game as opposed to what everyone else is doing with their videos, where they're just showing you it in the pregame menu, and it just doesn't do the uniforms justice. But with that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Oregon is victorious, 48-17. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Penn State and LSU game. Here's a look at the here's a look at the schedule again. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.